Hi, everybody. We're going to get started in just a minute. I won't be keeping my socks on, but it is cold in the studio today. If you have a block, please go ahead and grab it, and you can just place it up near the top of your mat for when you need it. We have just a minute, and then we're going to get started. My name is Mo, and today we're going to do a grounded flow, and I'm just going to give us an extra moment to really land each pose. This can be a really stressful time of year, and one of the ways that I'm able to help manage my own stress is really focusing on my breath. And when I'm really feeling anxious, pausing and taking a couple of deep breaths. And so today, what I would really like for you to focus on during your practice is your breath. So let's go ahead and make our way to child's pose. Mounds of your toes together. Take your knees out as wide as is comfortable for you. Just place your forearms and your hands on the mat. Bring your forehead down. And notice the places of your body that are connecting to your mat. And pay attention to your breath without trying to adjust it yet. Noticing the inhale and the exhale. Do a scan of your body and see if there's anywhere that you feel tension or tightness. See if there's a small adjustment you can make so that you're even 10% more comfortable, even 2% more comfortable. Start to lengthen your breath, the inhale and the exhale. Maybe roll your forehead from side to side, releasing any tension you may feel there. Take one more breath, then reach your right hand up toward the top center of the mat. Take your left arm out to the side. Inhale. Exhale, weave the left arm under your body, turning the left side of your head onto your mat. Walk your hand up, coming to spider tip fingers, getting a nice side body stretch, and release. Left hand up, top center of the mat. Take the right arm out to the side. Inhale. Exhale, weave the right arm under your body, bringing the right side of your head down. Walk your left hand up, coming to spider tip fingers. Release. Take one more breath here. press up onto all fours, stacking your hips over your knees, shoulders over your wrists. Start to move through cat and cow. Breathing as you move. Come back to a neutral tabletop. Inhale, lift your right arm and your left leg up. Spread your right fingers, flex your left foot, and now plug the shoulder and the hip in. Bring your elbow to your knee, rounding your back. Lengthen. Keep your leg up. Bring the right hand down. Take your left leg out to the side. Bring your foot down. Press your hips back, bringing your forearms down to your mat. Take a breath. Come back to tabletop. Inhale, lift your left arm and your right leg up, spreading your fingers, flexing your foot. Plug the shoulder and the hip in. Elbow to knee. Stretch back out. Bring the left hand down, right leg out to the side. Press your foot down, bottom of your foot touching the floor. Bring the pinky toe down. Come back up onto all fours and release. Do one more cat-cow. Inhale, curl your toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Pull your shoulder blades toward your hips. Soften your knees. Drop your heels a little closer to your mat. Now walk your dog out, slowly bending into one knee, dropping the other heel. Pause in stillness. Walk your hands back to your toes. Bring your feet hip distance apart. Grab opposite elbows, inhale. Exhale, ragdoll. Soften your knees. Press into your feet. Maybe you sway from side to side if that feels good. Release your elbows, toe heel your feet together. Roll up one vertebra at a time, all the way, rolling your shoulders back. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Walk out, downward facing dog. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Shift forward, high plank. Chin out in front of your fingertips. Drop to your knees. Lower all the way down to your mat. Hands by your ribs. 2 cobras. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time. Child's pose. Press back. Take a full breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Right foot steps between your hands, followed by your left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise, high mountain, reach. Fold. Halfway lift. Step back. Downward facing dog. Pause for a breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. High plank. Drop to your knees. Lower all the way down to your mat. 2 cobras. Child's pose. Take a full breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Left foot steps between your hands, followed by your right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise, high mountain. Fold. Halfway lift. Step back. Downward facing dog. High plank. Lower all the way down to your mat. Hands back by your ribs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Child's pose. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pause for a breath. Inhale, right leg lift. Stretch it up high. Flexing your foot. Drop the leg to hip height. Bend the knee and open. Step your right foot through. Runner's lunge. Drop your hips. Left hand plants, twist, right arm up. Bring the right hand down. Left foot meets the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise, chair. Fold. Halfway lift. Step back, high plank. Chaturanga or lower all the way to the mat. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Inhale, left leg lifts. Stretch it up high, flexing your foot. Drop the leg to hip height, bend the knee, and open. Step your left foot through, runner's lunge. Right hand plants, twist. Spread your left fingers. Bring your left hand down. Right foot meets the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chair. Pull your navel toward your spine. Fold. Halfway lift. Step back, high plank for your vinyasa. Chaturanga, low plank or all the way to the mat. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Right foot steps between your hands, followed by your left. Halfway lift, fold, chair. Knees behind your toes. Fold. Halfway lift, step back, vinyasa. High plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Right foot steps between your hands, rise, warrior one. Bend into the right knee. Press into the four corners of both feet. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. Breathe. Soften through the elbows and knees. Left foot steps between your hands, rise, warrior one. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. You can add or subtract Maybe adding a push-up or just going straight back to downward facing dog. Make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, chair. Fold. Halfway lift, vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pause for a breath. Right foot steps between your hands, warrior one. Pull your navel toward your spine. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. Left foot steps, warrior one, reach. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. Or straight back to down dog. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, chair. Fold. Halfway lift, vinyasa. Right foot steps, warrior one. Open, warrior two. Spread your fingers. Gaze over the front fingertips. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. Left foot steps, warrior one. Open, warrior two. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, chair. Press your hips toward the back of your mat. Fold. Halfway lift. Step back, vinyasa. Right foot steps between your hands, warrior one. Warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Right knee is bent. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. On your chaturanga, bend your elbows just 2 inches. Left foot steps, warrior one. Warrior two. Reverse. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. One more time. High plank. Drop to your forearms, dolphin plank, and we'll hold. You can stay on your toes or drop to your knees, keeping the hips flat. Eyes over your thumbs. Pull your belly button in and up. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Child's pose. Take a full breath in, full breath out. One more inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Pause for a breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Right foot steps between your hands, runner's lunge. Drop your hips. Left hand plants twist. Spread your fingers as you reach. Bring your right hand down. Rise, crescent lunge. Lift your left heel like you're standing on the back wall. Hug your left inner thigh toward the midline of your body. Hands to heart center. Twist. Left elbow over the right thigh. Press the palms of your hands together. Stay here or expand. Spreading your fingers. Lift your belly up away from your thigh. Rise, crescent lunge. Warrior two. Bring your hands around to the small of your back, interlacing your fingers. Inhale. Exhale, humble your warrior. Right shoulder to the inside of your right thigh. Breathe. Warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Side angle. Right forearm to your thigh, left arm up. Spreading your fingers. Lift your right side body. Take the bicep over the ear, reaching for where the wall and the ceiling meet. Warrior two. Hands to the mat. Vinyasa. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Left hand plant under your face, side plank. Stack or stagger your feet. Right arm comes up, head back. Now lift your left hip. Take the bicep over the ear. Take a breath. High plank, inhale. Chaturanga, up dog, downward facing dog. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Left foot steps between your hands, runner's lunge. Drop your hips. Right hand plants, twist. Bring your left hand down, rise, crescent lunge. Lift your right heel like you're standing on the back wall. Hands to heart center, twist. Right elbow over the left thigh. Stay here or expand, spreading your fingers. Lift your belly up away from your thigh. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Warrior two. Bring your hands around to the small of your back, interlacing your fingers. Inhale. Exhale, humble your warrior. Warrior two. Gaze over the front fingertips. Reverse. Side angle. Left forearm to your thigh, right arm up. Spread your fingers. Now lift the left side body. Take the bicep over the ear, reaching for where the wall and ceiling meet. Keeping your core engaged. Warrior two. Hands to the mat. Vinyasa. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Right hand plants, center of the mat, side plank. Stack or stagger your feet. Take the left arm up, spreading your fingers. Lift the right side body. Take the bicep over the ear. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. High plank. Vinyasa. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, chair. Drop to skiers. Hands to heart center. Prayer twist. Left elbow over the right thigh. Knees behind your toes. Stay here or expand, spreading your fingers. Pull your left hip back. Skiers pose. Drop your hips 1 more inch. Hold 3, 2, 1, fold. Toe heel your feet, hip distance apart. Peace fingers to big toes. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend your elbows. Pull the crown of your head down and breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth 1 more time. Release your toes, toe heel your feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise, chair pose. Pulling your shoulders away from your ears. Skiers, knees behind your toes. Hands to heart center. Prayer twist, right elbow over the left thigh this time. Stay here or expand. Spreading your fingers, reaching. Skiers pose. Come down 1 more inch. Hold 3, 2, 1, fold. Toe heel your feet, hip distance apart. Gorilla. Palms of your hands under the feet, toes at your wrists. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Create space between the shoulders and the ears. Soften your knees. Breathe. Take 1 more full breath. Release your hands. Garland, crow, or yogi squat. In garland, the knees are out wide. We drop the hips and walk the hands as far forward as we can. Drop the head between the arms, and now let's lengthen the spine. Pulling the crown of your head and your tailbone as far away from each other as you can. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Take 2 more breaths. And after your second breath, hands plant, legs go back, vinyasa. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Right foot steps between your hands, runner's lunge. Drop your hips. Left hand plants, twist. Bring your right hand down. Lift your left leg, standing leg splits. Nose toward your knee. We're slowly going to rise to a standing position, lifting the left knee up in front of the chest. Ooh, without falling over. Eagle on the left. Left leg over, left arm under, or bring your hands to opposite shoulders. Hinge, elbows to knees. Fly back, airplane pose. Press your palms down, little up dog in the spine. Hands to heart center, half moon. Right hand to your mat, to your block. Maybe use a water bottle or another prop just to give yourself a little more space. Find your breath as you spread your fingers. Imagine the whole backside of your body pressed against a wall. Bring your left hand down, square your hips, twisted half moon. Right arm out. Lift your left heel. You lift the right arm up, or you can bring the hand to the small of your back, rolling your shoulder open. Standing leg splits. Lower the left foot next to the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Fold. High mountain. Fold. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. Meeting downward facing dog. Left foot steps between your hands, runner's lunge. Drop your hips. Right hand plants, twist. Left arm up. Bring the left hand down. Now we're going to push our weight forward onto the left foot. Lift the right leg, standing leg splits. Balance on that left foot. We're going to rise to a standing position. Knee up. Eagle on the right. Right leg over. Right arm under, or reach for opposite elbows. Hinge. Fly back. Airplane pose. Hands to heart center. Half moon. Left hand to your block, your mat, another prop. Flex your foot, pulling your toes toward your face. Spread your right fingers and breathe. Bring your right hand down. Square your hips. Right hand to the mat or block, left arm out. Lift your right heel an inch. Either take the left arm up or bring the hand to the small of your back and roll your shoulder open. Inhale. Exhale, standing leg splits. Take another breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Lower the right foot to meet the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise, high mountain. Tadasana. Pause in mountain pose. Taking a breath. Feeling where your feet are connecting to your mat. Tree pose, right side. Right foot to the inside of the left leg, above or below the knee. Hands to heart center. Find your drishti. Grow your tree. Lift your heart. Breathe. Hands come back to heart center. Tadasana. Tree pose, left side. Stay here or grow your tree. Lengthening your spine. Reconnecting with your breath. Hands come back to heart center. Tadasana. Step to the top of your mat. Give your legs a shake. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back, vinyasa. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Right foot steps between your hands, warrior one. Warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Warrior two. Triangle. Straighten the right leg, reach for your ankle, your shin, a block. Lift your right side body as you stack your lungs. Take the bicep over the ear. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Warrior two. Pivot your toes to face the left side of your mat, Prasarita. Bring the hands around to the small of your back as you line up your feet. Inhale, exhale, fold. Crown of your head down. See if you can lift your arms up. Release, hands under your face. Maybe take your feet out a little wider. Bring the crown of your head as close to the mat as you can. Inhale, lift halfway. Take your arms out like a T. Peace fingers to big toes. Fold. Take a full breath in. Exhale out and release. Lift halfway. Pivot your toes toward the top of the mat. Pyramid. Step halfway up and out like you're standing on train tracks. Hands to your mat or block in front of the right foot and fold. Press into the four corners of both feet. Press your hips toward the back of your mat. Take one more breath. Left foot steps up to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise. High mountain. Fold. Halfway lift. Step back. Vinyasa. Pause for a breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Left foot steps. Warrior one. Warrior two. Reverse. Warrior two. Triangle. Straighten the left leg, left hand reaches for your ankle, your shin, maybe a block. Lift your left side body, stack your lungs. Pull your navel toward your spine. Bicep over the ear, lengthening the side body. Warrior two. Pivot your toes toward the right side of the mat. Reach around for opposite elbows or come to reverse namaste as you line up your feet. Prasarita. Release your hands under your face. Maybe you take your feet out a little wider, bring the crown of your head down a little closer to your mat. Right hand plants under your face, bring the left arm up for a twist. Look for your thumb and release. Left hand plants, bring the right arm up for a twist and release. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, pivot your toes toward the top of the mat. Pyramid. Fold over the left leg and breathe. Create space between the shoulders and the ears. Right foot steps up to meet the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise, high mountain. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Step back. Vinyasa. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. High plank. Lower all the way down to your mat. Bring your hands back by your ribs. Inhale, lift cobra. Back of your head up toward the sky. Arms come around, elbows underneath the shoulders. Inhale, lift, Sphinx pose. Pull your belly in. Lift your chest, lift your belly off the mat. Tilt your hip points forward. Breathe. And release. Bring your hands back under your shoulders. Press up, upward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, child's pose. Drop your hips to one side. Swing your legs around for bridge. I'm just going to turn around. Plant your feet hip to shoulder distance apart. On your inhale, rise, bridge pose. Lift your thighs. Try to relax your glutes. Hold 3, 2, 1, and release. We'll do it again. Knock your knees, bring them apart. Inhale, rise, bridge. If you like, you can roll your shoulders under. You can interlace your hands and extend the arms under your torso. Take one more breath and release. Knock your knees, bring them apart one more time, bridge pose. Inhale, press into the feet as you lift your thighs. Hold 3, 2, 1, and release. Feet apart the width of the mat, constructive rest. Knock your knees together, take your arms out like a T. Recline butterfly, soles of your feet together. Place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, and reconnect with your breath. Lift your knees, pull your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins for just a moment. Then rock and roll up to high boat. Heels can be down. Heels can be up. Legs can be straight if you like. Now I want you to flatten your back. Lift your chest up. Pull your shoulder blades in. Belly button is pulled in tight. Low boat. You can have your legs at a hover or bring your calves down, keeping the heels up. Again, lift your chest, Flatten your upper back, breathe. Take one more breath and release. Full body stretch. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Bring your knees to your chest. We're going to rock and roll a couple of times. Come all the way forward. Legs go back. High plank. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. Bend the knee and open. Step your right foot through for pigeon. We're trying to get the shin as close to parallel to the top of the mat as we can as we stretch the left leg out, squaring the hips and folding. You can use a block. So you can use a block under your right hip. You can use a block out in front, resting your forehead. And then with your left foot, you can try flexing your foot or lengthening it out, pressing the top of your foot down. And now focus on your breath. Try to slow your breathing. One more, and release. Bring your leg back, all fours. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up, bend the knee and open. Step your left foot through, pigeon on the left. So we're trying to get the shin as close to parallel to the top of the mat as we can. And then fold. So you may feel mild discomfort in the left hip. It shouldn't be painful. Again, you can try flexing your foot, laying the top of your right foot down. Maybe try pulling your left hip back a little bit. Breathe. And release. Swing your legs around. Staff pose. Hands at your sides. Flex your feet. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Come back up, arms out in front. Roll down one vertebra at a time. Legs come up, Viparita Karani. I'm just going to turn sideways. So my sacrum is pressed down. My feet are flexed like I'm standing on the ceiling. Take your shoulders, roll them back, and try to press them down into your mat. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Knees to chest. Stretch your left leg out, pull your right knee in. Supine twist. You can turn your head to face up at the ceiling. Maybe look at your right hand. Release. Left knee in. Stretch your right leg out on your mat. Supine twist. Try to stack your hips. Left arm out. Roll the shoulder back. Opening your chest. Lengthening your spine. And release. Happy baby. Feet up. Knees wide. Grab the bottoms of your feet and pull down. Or maybe take your peace fingers to your big toes and straighten your legs. You can hold in stillness or roll from side to side if that feels good. Release. Let's pause in a reclined butterfly. Shavasana, corpse pose. Close your eyes. Reconnect with your breath. In through your nose. Try breathing out through your nose as well. If your mind starts to wander, come back to your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Start to make small movements with your hands and your feet, your fingers and your toes. Bend your knees one at a time, planting your feet on your mat. Roll to one side. Pause here for a breath. In through your nose, out through your nose. Push yourself up. Come to a seated position. Resting your hands on your thighs. And now lengthen your spine as you close your eyes. Take a breath. Inhale, arms up. Bring your palms together. Thumbs to your third eye. Wishing you peace during this holiday season. Namaste. Thanks, everyone. Have a wonderful week. Make these last few days of 2020 the best you've had. And I look forward to spending time with you next Monday.